If they see a defender in their way at all, they'll just tap it to the left and right. Even if they have a shot potentially and a tight angle they could potentially make, they'd rather just pull that defender out and just make it easier for the next time. Another defender there will just tap it to the left or right again. They're always trying to play the defenders and force them out. In Cloud9, though, a lot of counterattacks, quick shots. Squishy has really come out for his team, playing consistent, taking the shots he need enough just to keep Method in their own half, because if not, then Method will really start to dominate.
Method now with a win on the board. Only 3 away. You see just Cloud9 right now with the 1-game lead. So we move into game 4. Best of 7 is going to be such a marathon, especially when the teams have been playing best of 5s up until this point. They're used to being able to only have to get those 3 victories. You got to get one more here. You have to earn it that much more. Squishy up on the backboard. 3 players up. A lot will pitch it off the wall. Back down to the Torment in the back right now. And a lot able to get it over the top. Hits a nice pass in front of the net. But no deep commit there from Method. So let's go for the midfield place. The pitch from midfield. Cloud9. These midfield shots have been deadly all day, and it gives them the lead.
Attempting to play the left and right, trying to just horizontally cross it and pull out the defenders, but Mets and Moggs kind of stumbling over each other, not knowing where they're going to hit it. And Squishy saw a wide open field in front of him, took the shot and made it.
He took the shot, and the fact that the defender was up there, he was able to pitch it off. The defender just added so much more speed to the ball. It guaranteed that goal for Cloud9. They were able to score first. I think they've scored first on nearly every game. Yet they dropped game 3. We'll see. They're able to secure it. Pushing the shot over the top, and this one almost going in. Magnus descended away in what would have been the largest lead of the series. No team ever leading anybody else by more than 1. It's up on the wall. Torment coming off the ceiling. Get the pass. There's nobody there just yet. He's moving it to himself. Malach got the read and time. Now Squishy down towards Gimmick. Stars send it back out to the field and into the Cloud9 corner. Torment following along off the wall.
Well played, sticking with it.
A lot. In the middle, Stars towards the net. Saved by Squishy. Gimmick now toward the corner. Torment passed a lot. Moving out in the 1 roll, just hovering behind it, looking for second touch. This is her neutral. Gimmick now towards the net. It's up and high. Nearly finds the double tap, and Torment in with a follow-up. A lot saved, sends it high. Metzenars adds more pace to it. It's over the top of Torment at this point, but Gimmick in the back will be able to save this one, send it away. Now Cloud9 in the back will look for the clears and for the transition.
Patiently buying time for team. Gimmick just trapping that ball, letting everyone on his team gather some boost and fall behind him and net.
Squishy into the Method corner. Off the ceiling, off the ground, then back up. Power on that ball. Squishy high, looking to put it big. The carry, brilliant setup here, and here comes the finish from Torment. Magnus with the ball to keep it out. And Method holding on, not allowing them to have the 2-goal lead. Brilliant stuff from Squishy. He pioneered that style of passing.
The moment they see them, Cloud9, the moment they see Cloud9 dedicating a lot to any shot, that's when Method try and turn it on, get a quick turnaround, but they always drop somebody back. Someone is always there to defend.
Gimmick has the shadow defense, and it works out. Now Squishy, going to play it into the middle. Torment's lurking. He's got all 3 players parallel with him. Now 3 in the corner here for Method. They only get the defense touches, put it back out to midfield. Win the 50-50 with Squishy. Magnus down a lot into the middle. Soft touch. Torment picks it up and plays it over the top of the Mets. 2 minutes remaining. Cloud9 got that 1-goal lead. They're holding on to it.
They're holding on to it, but it is getting much, much closer. Method have been able to put up 4 shots, and they're getting more threatening as this game goes on.
Coming onto the backboard here comes Squishy. Can't put it through. His Method is well defended. Naris now up in the corner alongside a lot. He's glued to that upper vertices. Send it all the way down the length of the field. Middle. With the follow, Torment on the wall. Interesting positioning here, just leaving them open a bit slow in the back. Watt will drop it down into the box, but there's no follow-up from Magnus just yet. Back and forth, vast majority of car presence happening in the midfield.
Uh-oh.
Pressure final minute, Magnus onto the backboard, looking for the tap down, and it doesn't find it, but he finds Metzinaris on the far side tie game.
How Magnus even got this first touch is beyond me. I have no idea how it just went straight across, and Metzinaris finding just as tight of an angle to put it in. Two incredible touches just after Cloud9 had so many incredible decisions made. They double dedicate, and Method see the shot.
You know how to describe that pass?
How?
Magnificent. Metzinaris with another goal. Method to take the lead here in game 4. They might tie up the series.
Your pun ruined that goal for me. Now it's ruined. But here again, a gimmick. We saw him pull this off at the very end of one of his games in the upper bracket. He almost had a touch, just fell short. I hope the pressure's not building up too much on him.
Now in the final minute, this was the scoreline in game 3. Cloud9 unable to take it, but Squishy now with Daily! He puts it through! He's been going for this stuff all season, and he pulls it off here in the most clutch moments.
The player to invent the shot himself is able to get the delayed front flip and just destroy Method on defense. Even they have to be impressed. Incredible showcase from Squishy.
Absolute obliteration, and if you look over at Squishy on the stage, he's still just stone cold killer.
How do you not smile?
Doesn't even care. He ties it up, but they're gonna have to score one more time if they want the win here in game 4. Here comes a lot with the save, sends it away. Gimmick gets the demolition in goal. Squishy up. Now just how do you fear Squishy at this point when he's so successfully done the thing that you only see him doing in ranked usually? And what do you do as a Method player? 20 seconds left. We could end it here in regulation, or we could go to overtime. So many overtimes, so many game 7s and game 5s. In this event, these teams have been so close, and it's looking like we might have another one. I think going to try and do here in regulation. They get passes, beautiful. A lot to Metzinaris' connection, and Method has the lead.
Pulling out the final defender, baiting him, just thinking he had it. Read it, Squishy's touch, recovering perfectly on the wall and dropping it to Metzinaris. Again, the trust from Method for their teammates. Unbelievable. Only 3 seconds remain.
And we said it earlier, the infield pass, no matter how flashy your play is, it's the infield pass and the ability to pull it off that has characterized the winning teams this season. And at this point, does the ball touch, or do we get another one? No. Method will win this, tie up our series at 2 games apiece.
No surprise to see this back and forth, but the beginning of that game, most of that game, you saw what Cloud9 was doing to Method. They were forced to clear it. So Method would clear it, follow it up, try and gain some ground. But Cloud9's solo plays and decision-making were too good. They'd always beat out that person that was putting on pressure and just turn it right back into them. Unbelievable play from both of these teams. This game alone could have all the highlights. Just
I'm
watch
still
this.
geeking out about this.
Let's just all silently watch.
Look, you've seen it on Reddit before, but have you seen it in a finals match at a world championship?
That could potentially be one of the best, at least LAN competitive shot we've ever seen. Unbelievable showcase, and for anyone that is super unfamiliar with how he's able to execute that, if you fall off the ceiling, your second flip is there as long as you need it, essentially.
Exactly.
Usually if you jump off the ground, you have a set amount of time and you have to make that second flip or it disappears. But if you fall off the ceiling, you leave yourself in a place where you can actually still use it whenever you want. But how difficult that is to follow through, just let gravity do its work, and still he's able to push it through every single defender on Method. Touch just fell short. I hope the pressure's not building up too much on him.
Now in the final minute, this was the scoreline in game 3. Cloud9 unable to take it, but Squishy now with Daily! He puts it through!
He almost had a touch, just fell short. I hope the pressure's not building up too much on him.
Now in the final minute, this was the scoreline in game 3. Cloud9 unable to take it, but Squishy now with Daily! He puts it through! He's been going for this stuff all season, and he pulls it off here in the most clutch moments.
The player to invent the shot himself is able to get the delayed front flip and just